Well, we're going to carry on with the challenge. And a warm welcome to one and all. And for those of you not seen me before, my name is Langers, and I am the coffee obsessed scruffy trader. And today, looking outside, I am really glad I'm inside. It's currently 20 to 9 in the morning, but it's pitch black outside. The heavens have opened, the rain, storms, and yesterday I was seeing the boats. So what a difference a day makes. But does a difference make on the charts? Well, we continue in this challenge and we're about to find out. If you've been following the videos, you'll have seen that I've been building up a small account. I often do this and show you how it's done. And what we're doing at the minute is a discipline challenge. It's basically one trade per day on one market. So what you do is you look at the markets in front of you and you pick the best candidate. Okay, and once you've picked your candidate, you stick with that for the day. All right, and then what you're looking for is one golden trade, one beauty, and get 10 pips, and then you compound it and build it up. Well, this morning I've already told the scruffs what it is I'm doing, and it's going to be the FTSE. I do a morning watch, etc. for them every day I'm at work. That is there. So today, and within that, I've explained what it is that I'm going to be doing. Okay, and then amongst the guys, we have a little bit of a chat about trading in general and music. They do lift each other up with mindset, etc. But then they get into the nitty gritty of actual trading, whether it be Forex, indices, etc. Yes, it's my little joke. If it's going up, the pants are coming up. If it's going down, the pants are coming down, because we don't want the charts to screw us. That's the idea. Then we have a little look at indicators, all sorts of things. So it's a good little community. It's nice, and it's light-hearted as well, which is something that I like. It's a bit fun. Anyway, what are we looking at? Well, I'm looking at the FTSE, as you can see, and it is lovely selling down. Whee! Down it comes. Is that good? Well, it is. Because something that moves like that gives good opportunity. But I'm not going to follow it. No, I'm going to go the other way. I'm going long. And why? Because I've worked it out on this. I sit and each morning I'll go through the strengths of the currencies to see the strongest and the weakest and the movers and the shakers. And what I'm looking for with the top section, all of this here, is just movement. It's not direction, it's movement. It pulls out the markets that are going to move on the day. If the day trade result, I'll start looking to see which is the best one, and it tells me that by the chart. In other words, it'll pull out whether it's an hour chart or a 4 hour. If it's 4 hour, I automatically look at it as a swing. If it's a 1 hour, it's a reasonable day trade. But down here, it's not saying anything. It's only really pulling out the US Swissy as a good swing trade. So what I do after that is I then go and have a look at the indices to see if there's anything in there. And today it's the FTSE. And I've worked it out. It is a gain and it's a buy. So that's my game plan. Now, markets being markets, just move that out of the way, will fake you out. Now that there is just a slump, so I'm looking for it to come down to this area here. which will marry up with the tops of here. It's a little bit early yet, so I won't be going for it. And when it gets there, so maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes or so, I'll then look to see if there's a trade, and if not, I'll wait the next hour and so forth and so forth. Discipline. So just while it's having a look, I'm going to show you something. Now the results at the moment, we start with £300. We've been doing it maybe a couple of weeks. We're 9 trades in. We haven't lost a trade. And one of the reasons for that is it could be good luck. But a lot of the time it's because you're just waiting for the trade. One trade. You know, you're not in and out the markets. You're not putting yourself at risk. And when you do go into the markets, it's normally a good shout that you're going to win. All right. But the kicker is my balance. Because for all I want to be at £1.08 as a position now, I can't be. And why, will you ask? It's because the margin won't allow it. I'll use up all my margin. So what I have to do at this point is I stay at the current level, which is 98p. So I'm going to drop that onto 98p, just like so. And it'll stay there. Now, the margin requirements for £1.08 are, if you bear with me, I'll just work that out for you, is 382 to open. So I'm going to be stuck at 98p for the next probably 2 trades. Then I can move it forward. Okay, it's one of the things. Now, you can get round it by looking at cheaper products, but then it kind of defeats what you're trying to do, because my best candidate today is the FTSE. But if I went to gold, I could easily do it. I could open up probably £2 position on what's in the margin. But I want to trade the FTSE today, so I have to stay back one step. All right, hope that kind of makes sense. And it's kind of, again, it's discipline. It's not overstretching the account. It's making the account work for me. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the camera, and I'll come back to you when it's ready to go to market, and then we'll see how we get on. Okay guys, we're back. It's starting to show signs of slowing down, and we're going to look to try and grab 10 pips. So what I'm going to do is kind of going to follow the price. I can't really do a candle count because obviously you can see it's coming down, but it's come down onto this level. It may squeeze down a little bit, so I'm going to drop an order above this candle and then quickly see if it'll punch up, and then just follow it down. What does following down mean? It means there, and I'll hold it there till there's another red candle. When there's another red candle, in other words an opposing candle, I'll drop it onto the top of that, and I might get a better price. But as long as I can get in somewhere between there and down here, I'll be reasonably happy. So what I'll do is I'll just let the camera run out, and I'll come back to you at the end. Okay guys, it is 5:30 and as you've seen I've been here all day and this has gone nowhere. It's been a shocker. I've been working on my other accounts throughout the day, so I've still been paid. But this is a kind of a good example of, one, holding your nerve, but two, having faith in the trade in the first place. Let me show you just before I disappear off. Now we got into this early morning looking for it to kind of hold this level, and it sort of did. It bounced up, but then there was enough to keep it in a downward motion. I still believe this is to the upside. All right, and if I look at this, what's happened, it didn't really continue down that much. It's just pushed down, it's chopped, it's come back up, pushed away, it's pushing back up. I half expected to move up a little bit, come back, and then go into target later on tonight. And if I look at that, if I draw a trend line, it looks like it's moving up. It's certainly run out of steam. So if I just look on the hourly, just so I can give you an idea of what it looks like on an hourly chart. Look what happened last time. Did a very similar thing. Came down, chopped, pushed down, and then went off. So to get to here, it's not a big shake. Not at all. It's just one of those where you've got to sit it out. All right, it did go pretty close, because if it gets under this level, then it's coming into my stop. But if I was able to break trades, which I'm not able to at the moment, but I should be maybe sometime this week, I'll be able to start introducing bits of Scruffy Madness, which is kind of being able to have positions split, you know, so I can put a position in, then have another position further down to get some profit, you know. But you'll see that as this goes forward, and you often see me do it anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of close it down, and I'll pick this up tomorrow and we'll see how it gets on. So as you can see, done nothing today. This holds a record of the last 24 hours, so I haven't done anything today on this account apart from this one. So it might be a double whammy tomorrow for the sheet, and that's it really. So there we go, a bit of a damp squid. Can't win them all, you know, but this is not dead in the water yet, but it's not the best either. And I often tell you guys, I don't like trading on a Monday, and this is the exact reason why. It's kind of, it's in flux all the time, and it's kind of trying to set the stall out for the week, and I just find it hard work. And even when I was trading the other accounts, I made certain I was in and I was out very, very quickly. It's just not a good day to trade, let's put it that way. Anyway, I'm just going to let it crack on. We'll pick it up in the morning. Hopefully there'll be some good news as I open up the screen, and if not, well, it looks like we'll just have to battle it out. So I'm just going to leave the stop where it is, the target where it is, and it'll either be a hit or a miss tonight, or a continuation in the morning. So trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all on the next one.